I'm moving out.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Nelly Nell from Hoopin' Live. We have a big time sneaker review for y'all today, man. We have the Nike KD14s. This right here is a pretty crazy and fucking looking shoe. I don't know, y'all can view that as a good way or a bad way, but to me, I think they're pretty sick. Initially, when I first saw images of these, I wasn't really feeling them, but until I finally got them in hand and also seeing them on foot, these actually look pretty tight. People at the gym be complimenting on how sick these are when I be hooping in them. First thing you guys might notice is the midfoot strap. At first glance, when I saw the strap, it quickly reminded me of the strap of the KD4s. And when I found out that the design of the strap is actually a subtle nod to the KD4s, along with inspirations of the design of the Grim Reaper scythe, of the Nike check right here. You know, the swoosh looks like a, a Grim Reaper scythe. Cause you guys know KD's nickname is actually the Slim Reaper, where he'd be striking and slicing through all his opponents on the court. The KD14 was designed to help a versatile and relentless player like KD dominate on the court, and these actually did help me dominate on the court. Not saying I'm KD, but I did drop some buckets hooping in the KD14s. Here's a sneak peek on a video coming up soon of some of the things that I did in the KD14s.
No way.
Y'all better make sure to stay tuned for that video, cause it's gonna be crazy. Also, on the medial side of the strap, there's a cage that is inspired by the Air Presto. On this colorway, it seems to have a tiger print on top of a visible bottom layer of the upper. Other colorways seem to have different graphics and designs that will invoke art, music, and more in the future. And the images of those future colorways look pretty dope too. Following up with the KD13s, which was a pretty good performance hoop shoe, let's see if the KD14s will be better or worse. Let's find out. As always, we're gonna start off with the traction. The KD14 has grooves and ridges in the sole to help provide multi-directional traction and court feel. The traction wasn't very good in the beginning during the breaking period. It was very, very bad on the court that I was on. I would say at that time the court was like mildly dusty, but your boy was slipping. But after breaking them in for a few days and playing on multiple different surfaces, the traction actually develops to be really, really well. It grips pretty hard. The grooves are pretty deep, but they are a bit soft. Be careful on using these outdoors as they don't hold up that well. There are certain areas on the outsole that share the same oval patterns as the KD13s, and I've got to say, the traction pattern on the KD14 works pretty well. Moving on to the materials, the KD14 has a multi-layer mesh in the upper that is lightweight and dimensional with a broken-in feel. There's added thickness in strategic areas that help keep your foot in place by reducing small movements. It also has a soft tongue and cushiony collar to enhance all-around comfort. The materials on the KD14s feel a lot better than the KD13s in my opinion, although they are a little bit more bulky and heavier. As far as feel and comfort when it comes to performance, they do feel better, besides the fact that the upper do feel like a velvety felt. The materials on these I would say do not make the shoe very breathable, but I would say the materials do feel very flexible. As for support and lockdown, it has a hook and loop strap that wraps over the top of the laces for support and a secure fit. There is also a stiff piece on the outer edge that provides midfoot stability. Support is great on this shoe with the combination of the strap, the two midfoot pieces on the side. But my favorite part of the shoe when it comes to the support is how wide the base of the outsole is. It gives me a lot of great stability, having the outsole very flat and a wide base. It gives you a lot of support when it comes to stability. These components play a huge factor when it comes to great support for the shoe. Lockdown was solid with the help of the easy lacing system and the midfoot strap. I didn't really have any issues there. Overall, the support and lockdown is good on these. The shoe does not feel wobbly at all, where you won't have to worry about tipping over in these. For cushion, the KD14 has a full-length Air Zoom strobel unit that is stitched directly to the upper, giving you ultimate responsiveness. It also has a Cushlon foam that adds a soft, comfortable sensation. The cushion feels great on the KD14. It feels low to the ground where you're getting good core feel while also having enough spring to give you some of that energy back. The cushion is stitched directly under the upper, so you definitely feel it right there on your foot. And need I say that they are responsive? while having good impact protection. The cush line is extremely soft where your foot sinks directly onto the air strobo unit, which feels very, very good. Last but not least, heel to toe transitioning also feels very good in these. As far as comfort and size fit goes, the KD14s run true to size. They might feel a little bit snug right out of the box, but after a few wears and breaking them in, they fit perfect. Comfort wise, they feel pretty good. It's nicely wrapped around your foot. And did I already mention how great the cushioning feels? Y'all already heard me say in the last segment, but the cushion on these feel really good. The inside of the upper feels really nice. Overall comfort, pretty solid. As far as price goes, the Nike KD14 retails for $150. Same price as last year's models. No increase, no decrease. I would say you're getting a pretty good, performance hoop shoe with the amount of tech that the KD14 has. $150. Pretty solid, man. KD, arguably. Sorry guys, man, it's early in the morning. Your boy hasn't slept yet. Still grinding out these videos for you guys, man. Anyways, as I was saying, KD, arguably top 2 player in the league right now. Top 2. Y'all can say whoever you guys want for the other one, but I'm gonna say he's top 2. So as a top 2 player in the NBA, $150 for his signature shoe, and with the amount of tech that you're getting, I would say solid, man, solid. And for my overall rating, I'm gonna give the Nike KD14s a score of 4.5 out of 5. Yes, that is a pretty high score, but the shoe really backs it up when it comes to, tech and how well it performs on the court. The only con is that the shoe does take time to break in as far as the traction goes and the fit. But overall, I would say, every aspect of the shoe does really well. It does its job as far as, performing for you on the court. I do believe that the KD14s is slightly better than the KD13s last year. I think materials are enhanced, are a little better, although they don't feel the greatest on the outside. As you're touching it, you might think it's some cheap velvet felt thing. But as far as everything else goes, the traction is pretty good after breaking them in. In the beginning, you might have some issues in terms of slippage. Materials on the inside, like I said, feels really good. Support and lockdown are solid. You're good on that. Cushion is just amazing. They feel great. You got low to the ground, court feel, while also getting super great responsiveness and impact protection. And overall, it just feels really, really good as far as, comfort of the shoe. The only thing that I do dislike about the shoe is how bulky it is, where if you were to compare it to, last year's model, the KD13s, or, just other, hoop shoes that are more slim and, not as bulky, where they're more sleek, because the bulkiness kind of limits your movements as far as being able to move with a nice flow. It's not saying that you're not able to move at all, as they're like a brick, but they are more bulky compared to other hoop shoes. Not necessarily not be able to move as freely, but the flow of my movements was not crisp, if you guys get what I'm saying. Overall, like I said, the KD14 is a phenomenal hoop shoe, besides my personal dislikes. Hope you guys enjoyed that sneaker review on the Nike KD14s. Let me know down in the comment section below, what were some of y'all thoughts on the KD14s? Do you guys like them? Do you guys dislike them? And for those of you guys who do have the KD14s, how well did it perform for you guys? Did you guys agree with some of the things that I said? Did it work well for you? Did it not work well for you? Make sure to follow your boy on all social medias. I post a lot of dope stuff on there, whether it be Instagram, TikTok, all that good stuff. Make sure to follow your boy. Also, check out the 2 other sneaker reviews at the very end. And until next time, it's your boy Nelly Nell from Hoop Life, and I'm out. Peace.
Nice beat. Give it up. Thinking these women excite me. Give it up. Wishing y'all can pass me. Run it up. Stepping. I'm moving at high speed. Yeah.